A fresher business analyst in India starts around 4 lakhs a year. 15 years in the same role can cross 80 lakhs. In the US, that climb goes from about $65,000 to $250,000. In Germany, from 45,000 euros to 150,000 euros. Not a rare once in a lifetime role. Companies in every one of these countries are hiring for it right now at every experience level. So today, two things. First, I will show you the real numbers, not just average, but exactly how they grow with experience, country by country. Second, and more important, I will show you the exact skill that move you up to the ladder and how to build each one. So this is day 3 of our free 40 days series. Day 1, I covered what a business analyst actually does. Day 2 covered whether this role is right for you. Links in the description. So let's get into today. Let's start with the numbers because I know that is what brought many of you here. One honest note first, these figures are compiled from Glassdoor, pay scale, LinkedIn salary and recent industry report. Treat them as a realistic compass, not an exact promise. Actual path still depends on your company, city and negotiation. Notice the shape of this table, not just the numbers. In every single country, the gap between entry level and 15 plus years is enormous. In India, it is roughly 10 times. In the US, almost 4 times. That gap is not just year passing, it is title change, skill change and responsibility change. All stacked together. So here you can see 0 to 2 years junior business analyst and associate business analyst, 3 to 5 years business analyst, functional analyst and consultant, 5 to 10 years senior business analyst, lead business analyst, product analyst and product owner, 10 to 15 years principal business analyst, business consultant, product manager, delivery manager, and 15 plus years head of business analyst, practice lead, director, VP, enterprise consultant. Things push you towards the higher end of the table faster than years alone. The industry you choose and the city you work in. Now let's talk about best paying industries. Number 1, investment banking and product companies. They are consistently the top payers for BAs. Second is fintech and consulting. They are close behind with strong potential. Third is healthcare, technology and insurance. They are solid, stable pay. Fourth one is telecom, manufacturing and government. Basically, they are typically pay the least of the group. Now let's talk about the top paying cities by country. If I talk about India, so there is Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, Gurugram, Mumbai. If I talk about US, so San Francisco, Seattle, New York, Boston, Austin. So if you are choosing between two offers with similar titles, the industry and the city often explain the pay gap more than the company name does. People always ask me which country is the best for a business analyst. Honestly, it depends what you are optimizing for. If I talk about the highest salaries, so the US leads across almost every experience level. If I talk about the best overall balance, Germany and Australia combine strong pay with quality of life and long-term settlement option. If I talk about the strong career growth, the UK offers competitively salaries and clear growth path, especially in London and other tech hubs. No matter which country or industry you are aiming for, the same 3 skills bucket take you from the entry level number to the senior number. Focus on one bucket at a time. Bucket number 1, core analysis skill, the heart of the job. Here, requirement elicitation, that means asking the right question in a stakeholders meeting. So you leave with a real answer, not a vague statements. Next is documentation. Here, writing BRD, user story or acceptance criteria. A developer can pick up without 10 follow-up questions. Here, process mapping. That means drawing how a process works today and how it should work after the change. These 3 are non-negotiable. No tool or no certificate replace them. Bucket number 2, technical skills. This is what pushes your salary up. First is Excel, organizing and summarizing data quickly in a meeting. Not just formulas. SQL basics, enough to pull your own data instead of writing on someone else. Next is wireframing tools like Figma or Balsamic. to sketch a screen instead of only describing it in words. Next is a project tracking tool like Jira. Since almost every team uses one to manage requirement and ticket, you do not need to master all four before you apply. Even one done well puts you ahead of most candidates. Bucket number 3, soft skill plus domain expertise. This is what makes you promotable. Stakeholders management, that means handling a room where two people disagree without taking sides. Next, structured communication, explaining a complex requirement in a simple step-by-step way. Next is domain expertise, genuinely understanding banking, retail or healthcare, not just the tech around it. You can do certifications like CBAP, CCBA or a relevant agile or product certification to formally back up what you already know. This is exactly the career trip behind every senior business analyst know. Domain expertise, analytics skills and the right certifications are what accelerate a BA career globally in any of the country. Knowing the list is not enough. Here is exactly how I would build each of these. If I were starting today, Step 1, practice requirement elicitation with a real everyday example. Pick something ordinary like how your neighborhood grocery app handles return and write down 10 questions you would ask if you were a BA, assigned to improve it. Step number 2, write one practice document a week. Take any feature idea and write it as a short user story with acceptance criteria. Keep everyone you write this becomes your portfolio for interviews. Step number 3, learn SQL and Excel through small real talks, not long courses. Download any public data set and practice writing 5 basic queries a day. Consistency matters far more than watching hours of tutorial videos. Step number 4, recreate one existing app screen in Figma. Pick an app you use daily and try to rebuild one screen. This alone teaches you more about wireframing than any theory class. Step number 5, pick one domain and go deep. Choose banking, e-commerce, healthcare or SaaS and spend 30 minutes a week reading how that industry actually works. This is what separates a generic BA from one who gets hired fast. So to recap, yes, this role pays well in every country we looked at today, and the gap between a fresher and a 15 years plus BA is massive. But that gap is not handed to you for years alone. It comes from the industry you choose, the city you work in, and the specific skill you build, one at a time in the order I just gave you. In tomorrow's video on day 4, I will show you how to build your first BA portfolio even with zero experience. If you are a fresher, this is the video you cannot skip. If this video gave you clarity, please like it and subscribe to the channel. This is a 40-day series, completely free, completely step by step. Tell me in the comment which country or industry from today's list are you aiming for. I read every comment. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.